So, if I could get this camera angled right. Oh, this freaking camera stand with a broken leg. But, just wanted to talk a bit. I've been up all night. And I wasn't even planning on watching it. I've just been up all night because of my insomnia and stuff. Um, and I decided to watch, the Nintendo Direct. I missed the first 30 minutes. So if there was a big announcement, I missed it in the first 3 minutes. But the big thing I want to talk about is the Ocarina of Time remake announcement. And I'm not going to lie, it kind of pissed me off. For people that don't know, I have a weird relationship with Ocarina of Time. Objectively, it's a classic, fantastic game, but for some reason, I could never get it to click with me. And it was to the point where I even went and when I almost died from either a panic attack or alcohol poisoning. I don't know. I just couldn't stop vomiting and went to the ER. The only thing on my mind was, man, I really wish that I had finished Ocarina of Time, or I played through it, because I hadn't really touched it that much, other than like the Virtual Console demo at that point a few years ago. So I tried my damnedest. I've always been really bad at clicking with Zelda, the Zelda series. I've been better with the 2D ones, but even then I can't fully get into them. But no matter how far I got in the 3D Ocarina of Time, I finally got to the one where the boss is like you're bouncing on a trampoline and you have to use like the lens to see it. I'm just like, I'm not having fun. So I quit there. Um, you know, and it's weird because I can feel that objectively, like every part of the game is well crafted and well designed, but for some reason I just don't like it. Um, but I feel like it's weird. They're doing an Ocarina of Time remake, and I know it's going to sell shitloads of copies, and I know it's going to sell shitloads of systems, Nintendo Switch 2 systems, but I feel like it's part of a bigger, like, worse trend where it's like, why does everything have to be a remake? Wouldn't you rather have um a freaking brand new game? Especially in this case, it feels like they're making it from the ground up, you know? Um it's really weird. Why wouldn't you just have a new game? And the answer to that is probably the executives are just like, oh, well, this basically guarantees sales. It's just like, I love the Rayman series, and they're doing, instead of doing like a third one of like Rayman Origins, Rayman Legends, they're just remaking Rayman Legends with like new levels and stuff. And it's like, why? But they're remaking it like from the ground up. The art style is completely different, the engine's different. Why don't you just make a new one? Oh, well, this is safer. You know, this is guaranteed selling copies. And it's weird to me. I don't know when this like mentality started, especially in video games, where it's just like, oh, just do a remake. It's safer, you know, because movies have had that for decades upon decades. There were like people remaking things that were made in the 20s, in the 30s. There were like silent movies that people remade into, talkies, as they called them. So that's been a thing for movies forever. This isn't a new concept. But with video games, it's weird because it feels like it's like almost like there's more in terms of like the triple A sphere, the mainstream sphere. It feels like it's almost like 60 to 70% remakes, and then the rest are new games. It's really weird to me. I don't get it at all. I guess if it makes money, But, even me that it doesn't really play Legend of Zelda games, I love looking at the art. I love listening to the music of it. Like I said, I have friends and family that love Legend of Zelda, and it's fun to watch them play them. I just personally don't like to play them, and I'd rather have a brand new game come out. You know what I mean? Not one that's just aping uh, a game that we've had for 30 years and 30 plus years and well, around 30. I don't fucking know. Anyways, you know what I mean. I've been drinking, um and also with the art style looks really fucking weird too, but I don't know. Here's what it is. I just feel like it'd be better for everybody if we just made brand new games. It's one thing if you're like remastering something, you're like turning a game from the 360 or Wii era into an HD game, which I actually have an example of, like this. It's like, okay, well, this wasn't HD, so you made it HD. That makes sense, right? Kirby's Dream Ride Deluxe. But, like, I don't know, even in that case, you can still play the original, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't like this trend of remakes that's been going on the past decade. That's all I have to say, I guess.